Well, g'day everybody and welcome back to Simi-Air. All right, so it's been a few days since I've been in here. Actually, I have been coming in and giving our employee some jobs and stuff, but at the moment, she is sitting at EGBE, which is Coventry. So what we're going to do is, before we do anything, we're going to get her out onto another job, see what we can find for her. We'll set her up, then we'll find ourselves a job. We're currently at Merrifield Navy, which is where we left last time. Let's see, let's go up into full screen here so that we can see what we're doing. So she's in EGBE. I want to keep her in the UK for a while. Let's see. We want airport size minimum for her. It doesn't really matter. She's in the Cessna. Maximum, I don't know why they've changed this. Changed that around a bit. Passengers, maximum 3. Airport size. It did seem to want to do a reinstall when I started this up at the moment. So let's query the logistics center now and see what we have. No jobs. No jobs in the current. Really? Oh, that's 250 to let's go 50 to 250 nautical miles, and we'll try that. All right, so there's only one job there, and that is that job there. It's worth 4,100. That's okay. I'm going to write that one down on my fancy little whiteboard that I have here. EGBE to EGSH. For £407 of cargo, 103 nautical miles. So I'll write the 103 down as well. And we will take that job for her and get her underway on that. So let's accept that job. Let's take that job right there. Lovely. Beautiful. Now we'll go into back into aircraft, and we will go to work orders. Is right there, and we will add a new work order. I'm not putting work order numbers on anymore. I really should. I'm going to have to when we've got when we have two different like another pilot working for us as well. So let me see now. Let's go into here, and EGBE to EGSH. EGSH, which is this job down here for £407. She can load that up. She can also, I'm not sure what she's got on at the moment, FOB wise. We will, oh, that slider just didn't want to work. We'll just run that back up to 24. That'll give us 103 nautical miles we are traveling, and that'll give her 248 nautical miles. So should give her enough fuel there as well. Let me see. Let's put her on there, and we will start that job off straight away, and then she can head off and do that. We will find what we want. There we go. She's underway. So let's go to aircraft again, and we are flying the Bonanza still. So let's have a look at what we've got around Merrifield and see what type of jobs we can take on ourselves. We've got a nice transport job over there. That's only worth 370. It's worth nothing at all. There's a lot of medical transport, isn't there? Cargo 98, and that's quite a long flight, but I think we might take that one. That's they're the only two options that we have. Do we have smaller jobs that are worth? So that's worth 2,150. Let's drop into very short jobs. Do we have anything else that's worth more than 2,150? That is a goods transport, 444. 7,000, yeah, 444. Wow, that's pretty good. 7,040, which is pretty cool. That's a 2-stage job. I want to take as little amount of 2-stage jobs as I possibly can. That one there is goods transport. It is £445. It is only a 36 nautical mile job, which is actually pretty cool. So we will take that job. There we go. Beautiful. And that's that one there, is it? Nope, that's a different one. That is a different one. So we're going EGDI. I'm going to write that down on the fancy whiteboard. EGDI to EGTG. All right, beautiful. We can take that job. Let's go into, let's go back into aircraft again, which is there, and set this aircraft up for this flight. And then I will go into Flight Sim. I will check on weather stats, and I will also check on what we've got there. So let's 445 pounds to load. EG, yep, that's it. That's the one there. 445 pounds. We are way under. It is only a 36 nautical mile flight. We have enough fuel. We have enough fuel in there to give us 291 anyway, so we don't need to fuel up, which is fine. All right, I am going to go into Flight Sim. I'm going to set up the aircraft, and I will see you when we're in there, guys. Okay, we're in the cockpit. We've everything is set up, everything is ready to go. The flight is tracking, so let's start setting this beast up here. So we'll bring the cow flaps open. Park brake on. Why is that doing that? There we go. That's a little bit better. Just getting the old controls happening. Let's make sure that everything is working. Yeah, that's all right. Beautiful. Okay, so beacon lights, perfect. Batteries, alternator, flaps are all up, park brake is on, everything is okay to go. Let's do a little bit of, we haven't started up for a while, so I'm going to, where are we? I'm just getting used to the old, the auxiliary fuel pump is right there. We'll put it on low. We'll just give ourselves a little bit of a prime.
And shut down the engines.
There we go, perfect. We'll whack that off and give her a start. Oh, she didn't want to start there, did she? Alright, let's try that again. There we go, beautiful. We'll just let her warm up a little bit. I'm going to bring that back down again. Let's put our avionics on. We'll initialize that. Our GPS signal should be in there. I did go to do some do a departure and approach to our to our airport that we're going into, but unfortunately there's no approach or departure information in the system, so for these two airports. So looks like we're flying in there. Luckily we've got a pretty nice day. Weather is supposed to be 338 at 13, so a bit of a 13 wind, 13 knot crosswind. I don't know whether that's real, because looking at the real world weather on the charts, on the SimPlates charts, it is saying that it is 3 knots at, I think it was 300 or something like that. So a little bit again, a little bit of a thing. This one's saying 122 at 2 knots, which is actually telling us what real world temperature is. That matches, that pretty well matches what it says on the on the information chart. So there we go, that should be okay. Let's just reduce that a little bit. There we go, and just let her idle for a little bit. Everything's looking okay. Alright, let's go back. Let's go back again. We'll go into the transponder. We will put the transponder on altitude. It is set to 7,000. We'll head back there. We'll change that to GPS. Lovely. Alright, so runways on this airport for departure. We will we'll talk to air traffic control again for this one, so we'll see how we go, guys. It's asking us for IFR clearance.
Craft Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf IFR to Filton, ready to copy.
Don't know why it's doing that when I did a VFR flight.
Is cleared to Filton Airport as filed. Take off runway tree climb and maintain 3,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118.775 squawk 0375.
Okay, so we will acknowledge that.
Beechcraft Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf cleared to Filton Airport as filed. Take off runway tree climb and maintain 3,000 feet. Departure on 118.775 squawk 0375. Beechcraft Sierra X-ray Golf read back correct. Contact ground on 122.1.
Lovely. Alright, let's request our taxi.
Maryfield ground, Beechcraft Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf ready to taxi IFR.
Beechcraft Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf taxi to and hold short of runway tree using taxiway Bravo Delta cross runway tree 4 cross runway 27. Contact tower on ONE 22.11 ready.
Okay, runway 3 it is.
Taxiing hold short runway tree via taxiway Bravo Delta cross runway tree 4 cross runway 27 Beechcraft Sierra X-ray Golf.
Alright, sounds like it wants us to go the long way around. I'm just going to put on the put the taxiway assist on. I think, yeah, I might do that. Alright, we are ready to taxi. Oh, excuse me, it looks like we're going back that way. Can we do a U-ey here? Yes we can, that should be perfect. Alright guys, let's set ourselves up here. Let's put on our navigation lights. We'll put on our strobes just in case the program hates us for it. And we will whack taxi lights on. Beautiful. And park brake off. There we go. And off we go. Just take this guy out, chop him in half, that's fine. Gonna have to use a little bit of toe brake, purely because this thing turns like a Captiva. So, around we go. There we go, we'll dodge this guy. Lovely. I don't know what he's standing out in the middle there for. Alright, beautiful. We are ready to head out, do another job, earn some more money for the company. Still having trouble getting the all of my premium deluxe content for the simulator, unfortunately. I've been in contact with Microsoft 3 times now and I'm just not getting any type of reasonable solution to the problem, so I'm actually starting to get a little bit frustrated about it because I want the Baron, I want the other aircraft, the Cirrus and stuff like that. So I don't know what's going to happen there, guys. I don't know what's going to happen, but we will see. We will see. We had permission to cross here, so let's spin around here, cross runway 27. I don't know whether it's taking us a long way around or what, but oh well. Just going to maybe just look over the top there a little bit while we're taxiing. Won't hurt. I think it's taking us right down the other end. We could have actually gone a completely different way, but it seems to want to continue to take us in this direction. So, alright guys, we are at the hold short point. We are sitting on a runway, but this is what air traffic control wanted us to do, so we're going to be taking off in that direction. Why this is moving back, I have no idea. It's rolling back and I have the park brake on. Alright, we are going to set up for takeoff, so we're going to turn taxi lights off, landing lights on, everything else there is on. Our mixture is going to go rich. Our prop is going to go rich. We are set up for 3,000, which is what we've been cleared to climb to. We're going to use, as opposed to using the FLC, I'm going to use vertical speed there, and I'm going to make sure we're climbing out at about 500 feet per minute. We will try and control our speed doing that way. With the problems with the autopilot that we had previously, I think that might be an FLC bug, so I am going to I'm going to hold off on that one. So There we go. Okay, we shall call. Let's just whack our yoke back on. We shall call tower or call and request our takeoff clearance.
Merrifield Tower Beechcraft Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf at runway tree ready for takeoff IFR to Filton. Beechcraft Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf cleared for takeoff runway tree.
Alright, there's our takeoff clearance. Let's
For takeoff runway tree Beechcraft Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf.
now normally we wouldn't really want to take off with flaps, would we? But but unfortunately with this program we have to take off with one stage of flaps. So alright, park brake off. Let's just double check here. Move ourselves around a little bit. What is our trim like? Our trim is absolutely shocking. So we will sort that out as we taxi out to here. Let's see. We're going to run this through to 0. Wow, that is so untrimmed, isn't it? Why is the aircraft wanting to trim itself? Alright, we're going to have to sort that trim out. I'm just going to bring us down here. I'll park us up. I'll just pull us off the runway just a little bit while we sort this trim out, and then we should be okay to go. So just bear with me a little. Maybe there's some sort of trimming problem with the Bonanza at this point in time. Let's just hold off there. Just going to put our park brake on for a sec. I'm going to have a look down here. For some reason, why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Because the autopilot is engaged for some reason. Okay, that's a little bit weird. That is a little bit weird. Let's get ourselves back to normal here on our trim. Get back to 0, which is right there. Beautiful. Okay, neutral takeoff. Lovely. Alright, there we go. I don't know why that autopilot was on. Probably because I engaged the vertical speed mode. Alright, we are ready to go, guys. So everything is looking good. Let's just spin around here. A little bit of a mess around, wasn't it? But let's line ourselves up on the center here. Okay, and we are ready to go. Oh, Jesus! I don't know whether what we hit there, but it's blowing itself around a bit. There we go. My goodness. Look at that. We're getting blown around something shocking. It's going to reduce that. I'm going to put the gear up. And I'm going to put the flaps up as well. There we go. My goodness, guys. Let's bring that speed down a little. We'll continue to climb out. Hold the runway heading. We will now engage the autopilot.
Beechcraft Sierra X-Ray Golf, contact Manchester Center on 118.775.
And there is our handoff.
118.775 Beechcraft Sierra X-Ray Golf.
Alright, lovely. Manchester Center.
Manchester Center Beechcraft Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf is climbing through 1,100 feet for 3,000 feet. Beechcraft Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf, Manchester Center, continue as planned. Altimeter 29.905.
29.905, perfect.
Beechcraft Sierra X-Ray Golf, you are tree 4 miles south. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors visual runway 27 approach.
Alright, that's because we're not so far out.
maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors visual runway 27 approach Beechcraft Sierra X-ray Golf.
Alright, still climbing, still climbing. It's not a very long flight this time, 36 nautical miles, so I don't even know whether we were going to get to 3,000 feet at this point in time, to be honest. It's going to bring a little bit of mixture out there. There we go, everything looks okay, so we'll just confirm. Flaps are up, gear is up, everything is looking quite good. What's our outside air temperature at the moment is 10 degrees. I'm going to keep the cow flaps open while we are climbing out, guys, so let's have a little bit of a squiz over the top there. Alright, we could probably put on our floodlights and our panel lights for now, just to give us a little bit of a light up there. 100 knots is alright, we're at 2,500. As soon as we level out at 3,000, we have been told to maintain our current heading, but well, I'm not overly sure on that, to be honest. So I am gonna...
Sierra X-ray Golf, contact Filton approach on 122.725.
There we go. Hand off to approach.
122.725 Beechcraft Sierra X-ray Golf.
Tune Filton approach. There we go.
Filton approach.
Lovely.
Beechcraft Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf, 3,000 feet.
Beechcraft Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Filton approach. Continue as planned. Altimeter 29.905.
Okay, perfect. I don't know why our aircraft is not leveling out at the correct altitude. It must have turned off the V speed. So, all right. While we hold this altitude here, we will head in here and we will set everything at 2-3 maybe. For cruise 2-3, 2-3, and we will trim out the mixture.
Beechcraft Sierra X-ray Golf, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Altimeter 29.904.
Okay, so we will head down to there. We should really acknowledge that, should we?
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet Beechcraft Sierra X-ray Golf.
There we go. We'll descend down to that height there. Keep our eye on our speed, everything seems to be okay. Beautiful, it's a lovely day out there, an absolutely lovely day. There we go, perfect. Alright, she's happy. Just a little bit more, there we go. Just a little bit more throttle to get up to 23. Perfect. Alright, we are not far. We're actually 26 nautical miles. So what I will do, guys, is I will see you when we get some more instructions or we get closer. Alright, so there's our instructions, 2,200 feet.
Descend and maintain 2,200 feet Beechcraft Sierra X-ray Golf.
Let's reduce this to 2,200 feet.
Beechcraft Sierra X-ray Golf Airport is 3 miles at your 12 o'clock. Maintain present heading and altitude report runway in sight.
Okay, we will acknowledge that again for the second time.
Altitude Beechcraft Sierra X-ray Golf.
Okay, so we're like 1.3 nautical miles out at 3,000 and they're telling us to descend to 2,200.
Miles south. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors visual runway 27 approach.
This is the problem with IFR.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors visual runway 27 approach Beechcraft Sierra X-ray Golf.
This is the problem with this is the problem with IFR stuff on Microsoft Flight Sim at the moment, I think. So like we're flying over the airport now. We're pretty well almost flying over the airport. It's telling us that the airport is right below us. So getting us to descend now just doesn't make any sense to me. So we're going to be doing runway 27. So we will adjust this to 270. I'm just going to check the charts, guys, and have a look at what the runway heading is. I'll bring up the iPad. 27 is 271. As you can see, we've overflown the airport now, and we've got to wait for. We've basically got to wait for for air traffic control to give us our direction, etc. So, bit of a problem. I'm going to put in one stage of flaps now. Might as well. We're at that point there where we can have one stage of flaps coming out. There's the airport there. Our runway is running across that way, so we should be turning around very, very shortly and doing a right pattern. But I don't know. I might actually even just fly the approach, I think, because otherwise they are going to air traffic control are going to fly us out to about where that mountain is before they even turn us around, I'm pretty sure. I mean, they might prove us wrong, but I doubt it. So, you know, miles and miles and miles away from the airport. Alright, time for Simi to take over. We will turn for a downwind leg. There you go, that should be okay. Where's our runway? Our runway is over there. It's going to trim the aircraft up a little so that we maintain a little bit of descent. Beautiful. That should be okay. Just going to check the charts again to have a look at the altitude of the actual airport itself. Let's have a squiz. It is 225 feet, which means we need to drop down to about 1,200 feet. So we should do that. I'm just going to bring the cow flaps back down again just to...
X-ray Golf, you are 500 feet below your assigned altitude. 2,200 feet altimeter, 29.9 form.
Yeah, we're not going to do that. We are not going to do that.
Climb and maintain 2,200 feet Beechcraft, Sierra X-ray Golf.
Alright, we're going to turn base now. The last time I tried IFR on Flight Sim, they flew me, it was going out to the Isle of Man, and they flew me 30 nautical miles past the airport, and I still hadn't had any vectors from them, so I'm not going to deal with that again. So I'm just going to scrap air traffic control. I'm not going to use air traffic control at all anymore, I don't think. I'm just going to do it myself, I think. Alright, we will need to trim up a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. Bring that down. I don't want to be over revving there. Now our runway should be over there somewhere.
Beechcraft Sierra X-ray Golf, please expedite your climb to 2,200 feet.
Not doing it. Not doing it, lady. IFR cancelled. IFR cancelled. Let's just see where we're at now. I so dislike it when it does this to me. There we go. That's our runway out there. Just going to redo that. Just pop our head up just a little bit. It's not that good, is it? Alright, we're probably way too low because I've been fiddling around doing other stuff, but we'll be okay.
Please expedite your climb to 2,200 feet.
Insert expletives here, air traffic control. We do not care. We do not care. There we go, beautiful. Alright, it's a bit dark on the panel there. Having a little bit of trouble seeing there, but everything is okay. Let's put our landing gear down. Let the aircraft settle a little. There we go. So we've got a slight crosswind. We'll go another stage of flaps. Probably need to check what this crosswind is actually, because we are crabbing 13 knots. Alright, we need to be prepared for that, guys.
Sierra X-ray Golf, please expedite your climb to 2,200 feet.
Yeah, just cancel air traffic control. Put a little bit more power in. 13 knot crosswind. It's going to be an interesting one. So I do love doing crosswind landings though. Absolutely love it. 340 at 10 knots. Lovely. Coming down pretty well sideways here. Like a little weather vane at the moment. Try and maintain that center line. Let's do a quick check. 3 green on gear, flaps are full. We'll just keep making.
Expedite your climb to 2,200 feet.
Insert more expletives here. Thankfully this is a PG channel, or otherwise that air traffic control would be in a bit of strife, I would say. Let's see, I would certainly have something to say to her anyway. So no more IFR flights, guys. That's it, we're done. No more air traffic control. For the rest of the series I am actually going to just completely ignore air traffic control. I'm getting blown around a little bit here. Getting a little bit low. Wind may be starting to calm down by the feel of it. Feels like it is anyway. Lovely crosswind landing for us. Oh, there's a little bit of breeze.
Beechcraft Sierra X-ray Golf, please expedite your climb to 2,200 feet.
Alright, just a little bit of rudder there. 13 knot crosswind, guys. And we'll just feather that prop a little bit. Should be able to pull out here, I reckon. There we go, lovely. Alright, let's put our flaps up now. Just going to stop here now, beautiful, and I will just sort this aircraft out. Just want to have a look outside at the aircraft outside. There we go, beautiful. Look at that. Isn't it lovely? It's actually a very lovely aircraft. I am enjoying flying this very, very much, guys. Very much. There we go. Sweet. Alright, let's head back in. Okay, so air traffic control is not going to be happy with us. Let's turn our landing lights off. Turn our taxi lights off. Let's reduce our mixture there. We can turn the pit off now, which should be okay. And we will find somewhere to taxi to. I think we're going around there by the looks of it. Yes, we are. Alright, beautiful. Let's taxi out. Oh, taxi out, taxi in. There we go, beautiful. Yeah, it is. I'm enjoying flying this aircraft quite a lot, actually. Quite a lot. Yes, caution. We know. Let's acknowledge the caution. We'll head in here. I think that was actually a pretty good landing there coming in. We were pretty well coming in almost sideways. It was well, it's a little bit of an exaggeration, but we certainly had our nose into the wind a considerable amount, and we were certainly moving in a crabbing style, so which was awesome. I do love doing that. And 13 knots isn't too bad at all for a crosswind. So looks like some execs have come out here. We will at some point in time own ourselves a jet, but for now, obviously, we can't quite afford it. DHL are there doing some cargo packaging. Alright, we're going to come in here, I think, guys. Going to pull into here. There we go. Lovely. Perfect. Should be okay. And we will stop right there. Beautiful. What an awesome flight that was. That was so fun. Just love this flying. Alright, let's do our lights. Let's do our nav, beacon, strobe. Make sure that our taxi lights are off as well, or otherwise we'll get penalised and starve the engine.
End of flight. Registered in OnAir company.
Alright, beautiful. There we go. Avionics master off. Turn the magnetos off. And then the batteries. Perfect. Alright guys, I will see you when where's the hangar over there? Oh, that's the admin building over there. I'm going to take some paperwork over. I'll see you when we get over there, guys. Right, just registering that flight there, 0.5 hours. It was probably a little bit more than that, actually. 36 nautical miles, 0.11% reputation change, which is beautiful after the autopilot stuff up yesterday. We really need to be building that up, don't we? Something shocking, actually. 5%, 10%, 5%. So we got our bonuses for comfort, safety, and aircraft handling. 283 of 2,000 before we get to level 3. So I'm going to click OK on that. Everything is going to be there. There we go. And we are back in here. So that's wonderful. How is our young lady going? It looks like she has already made it over to there. In operation approach. So she's actually approaching that airport now. So our flight is being registered. Look at her go. Lovely. All right, it is being registered. I think we might give up on air traffic control, especially for anything IFR. I think if we do an IFR flight, we will just fly it. I'm not seeing any traffic anyway, to be honest, and I've got live traffic on, so I don't know what's going on with Flight Sim. I really don't. Can't see any live traffic. When there's AI traffic on, then they're on final approach at 12,000 feet, and they're doing spirals to get down to the approach. So might just pay for us to go up. But if you like this episode, please hit like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. And that's another successful flight that we have completed there. So our income so far is 110,000 since we've been operating. It is awesome. Company value is at 107, and we currently have 453,000 cash, which is absolutely awesome. So that's it for Simidiom. I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks, guys.